on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive, bringing you guys another episode of our Road to Master Ghosts Only as part of our charity event live stream. And I'm live on Twitch trying to get some Masterball tier with the Ghost Only. So if you missed the last couple episodes, so far so good. We're actually 5-0. And I want to let you guys know, to combat stream snipers, we now have Hey Kids, which will cover our moves at various times to combat the stream snipers. So let's get our first battle. Let's jump into it. If you guys are enjoying the series, be sure to like the video and subscribe if you guys are new. And let us do it. Let's get a game. I'm going to use the Ghost team. And it worked out really well. We had to make some pretty come from behind wins to get to 5-0. And I think if we can win one more, we might go straight to Master. We might need to win 2 more, and it might take longer than that. So I don't know yet. But we are on a nice win streak. So that win streak is massive. If you keep that win streak going, you actually get more points. So, but I have set up another monitor to combat the stream snipers, because it's gotten so frustrating to this point that the stream snipers come in droves, and I just don't want that anymore. So thank you, Sarah, for 33 months. Let's do it. Let's see what we got. We got TTT8910. So let's see what he's got. He's got a Durant, Milotic, Torkoal, Tyranitar, Gothitelle, and Sylveon. So this is a pretty standard team, actually, that we're seeing right now, where the Gothitelle traps things. The Durant is really offensive, obviously. We actually have an okay situation against some of these Pokemon. It's really not the worst thing in the world. I think we can probably navigate these. So it's just a matter of what I want to lead with and like how I want to approach that. But I do think that we can potentially make this work. So let me get Hey Kids here, and we're gonna block that. And I'm gonna pick my Pokemon here in terms of what I want to lead with. This is how we combat the stream snipers now, man. I gotta do it. I gotta combat them somehow. So don't hate the player, man. Hate the game. You know, that's all I can say. So, okay. How do I want to approach this? I've got a couple different ideas of how I want to approach this. I think I want to do this, and then I want to do this, and then I want to do this, and then I want to do this, and I'm gonna do that. Perfect. All right. Hey Kids, doing big things. I can't wait. Let's put him back where the moves are. Okay. Torkoal's faster than Incineroar. It basically functions in a very similar way. So, let's see what they're gonna lead with. This team I've seen quite a bit, though. It's not anything too crazy. They're gonna lead Milotic Sylveon. Okay. That's not too big of a deal. We could see the Milotic try to Dynamax or something like that, but I'm gonna lead Mimikyu Chandelure. So, this is a situation where they could try to double target here and do some big damage. So I have to be kind of mindful of that. How does this work? Yeah, I can cover my moves with that, so that actually works out. Okay. So let's see here. How do I want to approach this? I kind of want to do that, actually. And I think I'm a little concerned. I'm gonna do this. No. I will do. I'll do this. Okay. I'm not gonna cover every single time, guys. It's just if I feel like there's a stream sniper. I don't want to do it every time. It's gonna be really annoying if I cover it every time. All right, I'm expecting my opponent to go for like Hyper Voice Muddy Water here, and hopefully we don't get a special defense drop right now. Okay, here comes the Muddy Water. And then I'm expecting a Hyper Voice to come off as the next attack. That's going to bring Chandelure down pretty low. This guy's going to be broken. Depending on what kind of Sylveon this is, this actually could do a lot. That was probably not my best play, because Mimikyu, I might actually have a double down here. That was not the ideal situation. Oh, we actually live on both, so that's clutch. And it's third spray Sylveon. Okay. So Sylveon oftentimes runs Quick Attack, and its leftovers Milotic. Okay. So Sylveon oftentimes runs Quick Attack, so we have to be kind of mindful of that. So there's a chance that the Sylveon is going to Quick Attack us either way here, and we have to just figure out how I want to approach that. If it does have Quick Attack in the first place. I don't know if it does, but I'm thinking it might. So, all right, let's do this. Quick Attack is going to be Fairy move, not normal move. He's going to protect the Milotic. Okay, so I actually doubled into Sylveon here, so hopefully we don't miss. There's the Quick Attack, as expected. And that's going to go into Chandelure. Not surprised. So again, it's not a normal move, it's a fairy move. And I missed my play rough, so that's how that's going. Lovely. You love to see it, chat. You love to see it. I love it. I love missing my play rough because that was a big move. I needed to hit that play rough and I missed it. So that could actually put us in a terrible spot because I really needed that damage and I didn't get it. But alas, every time, man, I miss. It's really unfortunate. Really unfortunate. All right, well, let's hope we don't miss again. Really unfortunate. You hate to see it. 90% accurate move, man. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. Alright, well, let's see how much, if we don't miss this time. Okay, let's see how much it would have done. Yeah, it would have knocked him out. So, I mean, that's one extra turn right there that, you know, I had to kind of deal with that. But it is what it is. He's going to Muddy Water now. He misses the Mimikyu, which in some way actually isn't really that beneficial for me. I would have rather gotten Delmise on the field, believe it or not. But it's okay. I'll get my Trick Room out. I actually wouldn't have minded if Mimikyu went down there. Because we got Trick Room up, so I was about to be able to put offensive pressure on with Delmise. So the Hax Gods taketh, and then they still taketh. They just continue to taketh. They're just taking it to everything. Everything gets taketh. Here comes Galarian. Galarian can try to reverse our Trick Room here, which I wouldn't be surprised to see. So we have to be mindful of that. It cannot really do anything else. So we'll see what this Galarian is going to do. It's going to probably try to reverse the Trick Room. There is the possibility Galarian oftentimes will have a berry. Could be Cassib Berry or Colbur Berry, depending on the team. It does not have the ability to trap us, though, because he's going to go for the Helping Hand. So I'm going to try to boost the Muddy Water here of this Milotic. And I'm going to get a Shadow Sneak off. And it is Cassib Berry, so the Galarian was prepared for that. Still do a lot of damage, but not a ton. And now we're going to be able to get off a Nightshade into the Galarian. If he did not have the berry, would have knocked him out there. But here comes the Ice Beam aimed into the Dusclops. Now into the Mimikyu. I'm surprised about that play, but okay. And now we're going to be able to get our Delmise onto the field. So that's what we were looking for. Obviously, the big play there was get Delmise on the field. Put ourselves in a situation where we could try to win this one. So let's see here. How do I want to approach this? Okay. Okay. Let's do that. All right, Big Anchor's Dynamaxing, baby. Big Anchor's Dynamaxing. So, let's see here. The Anchor's going big, boy. You already know it. Let's see it. Alright, so I went for the Max Steel Spike into the Galarian slot to try to knock that thing out. They are probably going to go for Helping Hand. Yeah, Helping Hand to try to boost the power of Milotic. I'm actually surprised because I could have just knocked out the Milotic. I chose to go after the Galarian, assuming that the Milotic was going to protect this turn. So, again, a little surprised that my opponent made that choice. In hindsight, I probably should have just went for the Milotic. But I really didn't think that they were going to... I thought they were going to protect it, to be honest. Either way, I can take an Ice Beam here. So as long as I don't get frozen, we're going to be fine. And I'm assuming my opponent's last Pokemon is probably Tyranitar at this point, which is why I went for the Steel Spike. So actually going to go for the Muddy Water. It's not going to do too much to us. And I'm assuming their last is got to be Tyranitar at this point. I feel like it's got to be Tyranitar. So we'll see if it actually is or not. It could be Durant, but I think it's Tyranitar. Normally if you have Durant, you lead it, so... It is Tyranitar. Okay. So I have to figure out how do I beat down this Tyranitar right now. I'm going to run a quick calc while I have time. Okay. I don't think that's the right decision. Okay. Alright, let's do that. Alright, they're gonna definitely Dynamax. They actually protect their Tyranitar. Very surprised to see that decision. And they're gonna protect the Milotic. So they're trying to stall Trick Room. That makes sense. Okay. Alright. Let me see something else then. Because I have an idea now. And I just want to... we're gonna do big damage to Milotic there, which is good. Okay. Alright, we're gonna get Terrain up. And I'm just checking a quick calc right now. See how I feel about a decision we're about to make. Okay, I think I know what I want to do. Alright, let me see. How many turns of Trick Room do I have? I should have 1 turn left. I believe I have 1 turn left. If I'm not mistaken. I know I have 1 more Dynamax turn. I believe I have 1 turn left. Let's see. Yep, we have 1 turn left. Alright, hey kids. Okay, I've made my decision. Here comes the Dynamax Tyranitar. Oh, is this yeah, I mean probably Tyranitar. Yep, okay. Alright, so what I was looking to see is if a max HP Tyranitar when Dynamax could live a max overgrowth in general, and I actually think I miscalced this, but let's see how much this... I should have Nightshaded. I think I miscalced this, actually. He's gonna live on a sliver. I think I just lost the game. I calced with Life Orb. I think we're gonna be just shy of killing him, actually. Unless he's not max HP. Okay, we knocked him out. Didn't matter. Okay, so I got a crit. The crit might have mattered. So I actually just realized I calced for max HP for Tyranitar, but the default calc had Life Orb, and I was gonna be just a little shy. Probably should have went for the Nightshade, but it doesn't really matter. Maxi, thanks for the 5 or 21 months, Maxi. We're gonna be able to put ourselves in a really good spot here. It didn't matter. I got a lucky crit to kind of make up for some of the misfortune earlier, like missing a play rough and things like that. So this game's not over yet, but it's very unlikely my opponent's able to win at this point because all I have to do is hit 1 Power Whip and I win the game. So the way my opponent wins now is either Muddy Water accuracy drops or Ice Beam freezes. Those 2 instances can actually put me in a situation where they can still win the game. But they would have to get a freeze with the Milotic Ice Beam or a Muddy Water accuracy drop on Delmise and have me just continuously miss my Power Whip. I'm going to just double check that Trick Room did end. It did end. So, I mean, it's looking like we should be okay here. But they are going to go for the Ice Beam. They're going to go for the Ice Beam freeze. That's a 10% chance. Doesn't get it. And I hit the Power Whip, and that's going to be game. So GG's to my opponent. Thank you, Pokemon, for the sub love as well. And we'll see if that's going to put us over the hump for Master Ball. It's going to be really close. I think we might get to Master Ball tier with that win, actually. Which would be pretty nuts. Which would mean we went undefeated to Master Ball. Let's see. Let us find out. Let us find out. Let's see here. We're going to go to Ranked. What do you think, chat? Do we get to Master Ball with it? Update rank. Will it put us there? Or will we have 1 more game? Let's see it. Did I do it with Ghosts Only? Boom! Ghosts Only Master Ball completed. Took us just 6 games to do it, chat. Just 6 games. And we made it to Ghosts Only Master Ball. 6-0. Just brush your shoulders off. That's it. Not too bad. To check it out, there's your code, guys, for the Ghost team for Road to Master Ball. Have fun. Assault Vest Delmise, though, man. Normally I would run like offensive, but he did so much work with Assault Vest. He really did so much work with Assault Vest. which is dope. It gets 3 stabs. Yeah, Anchor Shot, Phantom Force, Power Whip, all stab. Brick Break for the attack boost. You can boost your own defense with Anchor Shot. You get the special defense boost with Assault Vest. You're already pretty bulky. Pair that with a Dusclops that's super bulky, setting up Trick Room every time. Like, super good. All right, well, let's grab another one then. All right, we got Dodor Solani here. What do you got for me, buddy? Ah, I see what he has for me. He's got the things that he has. Oof. All right, so that Venusaur is gonna be so annoying. Everything's gonna be so annoying. Okay, I told you guys I was gonna do the strategy I wanted to do, so let's just do it. I like Delmise just because it helps me against Rhyperior later, and I guess I like Chandelure. Do I like Chandelure? Yeah, late game Focus Sash isn't bad. Let's do that. Let's lock in there. Don't screen snipe me, sir. I've got Hey Kids. I don't actually care what happens in this battle, so this doesn't matter to me. This doesn't matter. We've accomplished our goals today, all right? We've done what we wanted to do. We made it to Master Ball with bugs and ghosts now. I don't know if anyone in the world's ever done that before. You know, we made it to Master Ball with bug and ghost. People thought I was done with the bugs. No, we came back with the ghosts. They weren't expecting it. You see the same team everywhere? Yep, that's what happens. People, like a YouTuber will share a team and then they just put it everywhere. But the thing is, people who do that, who just take codes from other people, I feel like there's a bit of it's a good thing to learn and practice with other Pokemon that other people would work with. But I just feel like it's so much more valuable to build your own team. I really stand by that. I really believe that it's just better to build your own team and learn that process. Because you have to become a good team builder at some point, in my opinion. So here comes Torkoal Togekiss. Not the lead I expected, but the lead we get. And we got Sableye. Sableye. And the drought Torkoal. Alright, so if I'm my opponent here, I don't know, do you follow me? I don't know what he does. I guess I'm just gonna Phantasm anyway. Let's just see what happens. I think if I'm my opponent here, I follow me Eruption, maybe? Or follow me Heat Wave? Like, I don't know what he does. It's kind of a weird situation. Because, like, I don't know. If they don't follow me, then I could have just, you know, activated my own weakness policy, which I didn't do, so. Let's see what they're gonna do. They might just Dazzling Gleam too, just to hit both targets super effectively, which wouldn't be the worst play in the world. Let's see what happens. Shout out to my shiny Dragapult, by the way. Let's see what they're gonna do. Here comes the Protect from the Togekiss, actually. A little surprising to see that, but it is what it is. And we'll get a Fake Out in the Torkoal to kind of nullify that thing doing any damage here. And then I'll get a Max Phantasm off, which is gonna lower the defense. So the Togekiss is gonna take pretty much no damage here, but we're gonna lower its defense, so kind of works out. Kind of works out there. Not too bad. Okay, how do I want to handle this next thing? So, yeah, I think I'm gonna go this route. Yeah, let's just do this. Do I want to get rid of the Torkoal or the Togekiss? I definitely want to get rid of the Togekiss. The Torkoal I don't really care for. Although Eruption, I mean, it's not gonna do much to Dragapult anyway. Yeah, I'm going for the Togekiss. Special since he's just protected, so he can't protect again. Alright, Shadow Sneak into my own Dragapult. It's gonna activate our weakness policy. We're gonna get +2 special attack and +2 attack, and then we're gonna go for a big Max Phantasm into the Togekiss and knock it out. Boom! JVD, thanks for the 30 months of love, and then we're gonna get blown back by Eruption. Well, Sableye is gonna get blown back by Eruption. Heat Wave instead. Sableye living like a champ, dude. Let's go. Oh, nice, Frozen. JVD, thanks for 30 months. This is the strategy that I built this team around originally, and then it turned into the Delmise Anchor show. It turned into the Delmise show. So, I don't know what to tell you. Here comes Rhyperior, the Rank Master. So he's gonna try to Dynamax that bad boy. So, I gotta figure out how I wanna deal with that. I know how I wanna deal with that. We're gonna do this. That seems like a fun strategy. And then we just Wyrmwind him. Give him an attack drop. That way if he Dynamaxes, it's not a huge deal. Because we're gonna, if we get rid of his weakness policy, he's essentially not that good, so let's do that. Rhyperior without his weakness policy, it's strong, but it's not that strong. And we can get an attack drop here with knockoff, so this is pretty good. I know, Tom. It's named Mirror Mirror too. Alright, so here comes the Dynamax Rhyperior. I'm really surprised about my opponent's strategy. I don't know if they thought I was gonna set Trick Room for them and they just got their leads backwards or something. I don't know. But I'm gonna get a Max Wyrmwind off into this Rhyperior unless it Max Guards. Now this Rhyperior could go for Max Guard here, which would be kind of a pretty good play. Let's see. Now, Max Wyrmwind's gonna lower the attack stat on the Rhyperior and do a lot of damage. About 45%. That lowers his attack stat, which makes him so he's much weaker. And then we're actually gonna just go for a nice knockoff here and get rid of his weakness policy. And that's gonna reduce his potential damage output by quite a bit. Here comes the Max Steel Spike to give him a defense boost. He aims into the Sableye, which I think is a mistake. The Torkoal was gonna knock out the Sableye either way. So targeting down that slot, in my opinion, was not the smartest decision. He does give himself a defense boost, but I don't really think it's that significant in this situation. And then here comes a Heat Wave from the Torkoal, but again, he was gonna get that KO anyway, so if he had targeted the other target, he would have been better off, but that's okay. I'm not complaining. So now, I think my best play here is we actually go into, I think we go into Chandelure. Yeah, I think I go into yeah, I think I go into Chandelure. I think just going for Chandelure, because our Dynamax is going to be over here, so we're going to have to keep that in mind. He's obviously going to knock us out with the, I don't know. Let me think. How do I want to handle this? I think, alright, we're going to do this. And we're going to do, okay, so I'm actually not in as good a situation as I originally thought, but we're okay still. Let's do this. Alright, so he actually goes for Protect on Torkoal. That was a really good play. I'm not sure if they predicted me to double down the Torkoal, but that was a really, really good play. That was a really, really good play on my opponent's part. If they go Max Rockfall into Chandelure, then I'm going to be in trouble here. Yep, here comes the Max Rockfall. Probably into Chandelure. Yep. And it's going to pick up the KO. So we're actually not out of this. It's not over yet. Because this, he's going to get rid of his own son. That was a good play on my opponent's part. A little surprised about it, because if I had doubled the Rhyperior, I'd probably get the KO, but we were in a really good spot until just now. But that's okay. The key here is my opponent's Torkoal minus, like, min speed? If the Torkoal's min speed, we're totally fine. If it's not min speed, then we're in trouble, is really what it comes down to. So, let's find out, I guess. We're gonna find out, ain't we? Actually gonna just straight up switch out the Torkoal and go into Dusclops. Ooh, okay. My opponent's trying to set Trick Room on us. I went for the Phantom Force. I'm gonna just vanish, bro. We out here just vanishing. And Delmise is faster too. Okay, so that's good news. So we just vanished on both attacks, dude. It's so funny. It's actually hilarious. It's actually so funny. Like, the moment when that happens is hilarious. Okay, let's see what happens next. I think my opponent tries to Trick Room here. Can't protect. So don't forget that Rhyperior is -1 attack right now, which could be really important. And the Dusclops, or the TORKOAL does not have the defense boost, but if my opponent gets rid of Dragapult before I kill TORKOAL, then he's gonna win, because I cannot one-shot the TORKOAL. So my opponent has a really good way to win this game. And it's as simple as just keeping the TORKOAL healthy enough and not taking a Dragon Claw from Dragapult is really what it comes down to. If the TORKOAL can not take a hit from Dragapult, then it's gonna live. So that really comes down to me not targeting the right targets. We actually pick up a KO there. That's pretty big because that allows us to hit the Rhyperior now and get some damage off on that. Here comes the Heavy Slam. Does target down the Dragapult. Can we live it? We do. Will I live after Sand, though? Will I live after Sand, though? I don't think so. No, I don't live after Sand. So my opponent is in a very primed way to win this game with their TORKOAL. Because he can just Heat Wave. But there's always the chance he misses a Heat Wave. There's always the chance. Always the chance. I needed Stealth Rocks is what I needed. I needed Stealth Rocks. What's up, Chili? Thank you so much for the sub, love. Can the Anchor Gang save us today, team? I don't know. It's going to be kind of tough for the Anchor Gang to save us today. It's going to be kind of tough for the Anchor Gang to save us today, man. Delmize, be strong for us. He's going to protect the TORKOAL, which was not a good play, but I see why. It wasn't a terrible play. I see why they went for that. I went for the Phantom Force anyway, so. And here goes the Rock Slide. Okay, so I need my opponent's TORKOAL to miss the Heat Wave here is what I need. I need it to miss a Heat Wave. And then, even though, I don't even think 2 Phantom Forces kills TORKOAL here, though. Thank you, Chili, for the sub. I don't think it does. I don't think it's going to be enough. I don't think it's going to be enough. Let's see. I don't think it is, though. Yeah, I need 3 Phantom Forces. Here goes the Rock Slide. That damage doesn't matter to us. Although it kind of does. And here's the Heat Wave. Miss. No, that's game. GG's to my opponent. Delmize tried. My opponent made some really good plays with the right protects. And yeah, ultimately the turn that, if we look back on this match, that cost us the game. Well, actually, there's a few things that we should look back on. One, I needed to get rid of that TORKOAL before some of the other things, right? Like, I focused down the Togekiss early game, but I left that TORKOAL there, and I had all the time in the world to try to knock the thing out, and I chose not to. And by not knocking out the TORKOAL, it became a threat in the later part of the game. But most importantly, I should have recognized the fact that I had Delmize in the back, and Delmize was able to deal with the Rhyperior. Why did I invest any resources into attacking Rhyperior when I could have focused those resources into attacking the TORKOAL? There was one turn where I went for the Max Wormwind into the Rhyperior, but all I needed to do was do that into the TORKOAL instead, and I would have been able to actually win the game. So that's one where you kind of look back and you can reflect on those losses, and that's why losses in a lot of ways are better than wins in competitive, because you can learn from them and hopefully make better decisions moving forward. So in hindsight, it is what it is, but we made it to Master Ball tier with our bug only, which was really exciting. So thank you guys so much for watching this series. Hope you guys enjoyed it if you watched it on YouTube afterwards. And be sure to like the video and stay tuned for more competitive Pokemon content. I'm excited. I'm actually going to be building a new team very soon, and we're going to have some fun because I have no more goals anymore. And we can wrap this up. Ghost only, baby. That's it. Thank you guys.